Hi, today we're going to enter into the water element and we're going to learn about the bladder meridian. The bladder meridian is in its peak performance from 3 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the bladder meridian is the biggest meridian, like longest meridian in the body. It runs from the forehead down the back of the body, all the way down. You would just keep going down, 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 all the way down and off the little toe. Now this meridian runs through major pain points in the body. If you think about it, headaches, neck pain, shoulder, back, spine, hip, knees, ankles, all the way down. So it runs the gauntlet of the body. And what our bladder does physically is water balance in the body, in the cells and in the actual bladder, but it stores liquid waste. Now, metaphorically, the bladder meridian is called the storehouse of the emotions. And so it's very involved in emotional balance. Remember, the main emotion for water element was fear. And so when we get too caught up in fear, everything gets thrown off. Perfect love casts out fear. We talked about that. The muscles involved with the bladder meridian are two calf muscles, the peroneus and the tibials. So think of calf muscles. And then the sacrospinalis, which is actually a long muscle that runs the entire length of the spine. So huge muscle, but its job is to help us to twist and turn and be flexible and flow with life. So thinking about water element and flowing, the sacrospinalis helps us do that. Foods that are helpful: vitamin A, E, C, thiamine, legumes, whole grains, calcium, but you don't want to eat calcium with oxalic acid, which is like wine, coffee, cranberries, chocolate. That's not a good combination for supporting the bladder. And think about metaphorically, what are some ways that you're losing balance? If you're feeling really off balance, that could be a bladder meridian issue. Are you able to stretch physically and metaphorically? A lot of times if you can't stretch physically, you can't stretch metaphorically either. You're a very rigid mind person. What's highly concentrated in your life and maybe needs a little dilution, or how are you coping with imperfection of life? In the Touch for Health book, Matthew Thie and John Thie wrote it. It said, when we are able to accept more of the vast mystery of existence and allow our emotions to flow, we find our tolerance and flexibility increase. And I love that quote, so I'm going to leave you with that today. Have a great day.